hold a handstand for a long time. So the question I get asked in all of my classes the most by students, by parents, by teachers is how I can hold a handstand for so long. I'm not saying that this is the best way to do it. I'm not saying this is the only way to do it or that this is right and other ways are wrong. I'm just saying that this is what has helped me the most. The way that I teach is I like to explain the move first and I like to make it as relatable as possible. To get started, I always get my students to do this little exercise just to get their mind around the concept of a handstand and how I use my hands to balance. So standing straight, I like to see them lean forward as far as they can without bending their hips. Lean forward, arms straight, as far as you can. Now when you're doing that, you can feel your toes grip into the ground. It's like they're trying to hold on to the ground. You use this concept when you're doing a handstand as well. So exactly what you're doing on your feet, you want to use that concept on your hands. The way I teach my handstands first is with your legs split. So the leg that goes up first is going to stay up first. So if one leg's behind my body and one leg's in front, I can use those to kind of anchor myself a little bit. As soon as you get your body straight, that's your balance point there. So wherever you are falling, that's where you put the weight on your hands. If you're falling forwards, put the weight on your fingers. If you're falling backwards, you put the weight onto your palms. So I'm in the handstand now. Have a look how much my hands move around. So when I'm leaning forward now, pushing in, and then continuously move. Oh. I see a lot of people trying their first few handstands and they throw these big handstands and they just overcook it straight away and fall over. If you are going to balance an object on top of another object, you don't throw them both and expect them to balance. You don't do it really quick and expect them to balance. You've got to slowly do it. So that's the same principle as doing a handstand. Slowly go up. Don't throw your arms in the air and throw them straight back down to the ground and expect to get to a balance point and just hold it magically. You might fluke it, it might happen once, but it won't happen every time. I also say that it's very important to land on one foot because less stress on your back and it looks a lot nicer. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate what I've just been talking about and the tips I've been giving you. I'm going to try and talk you through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So as you start, hands going to the ground, one leg comes up. Don't stop that motion until you're in your handstand. So that motion continues until you're up to your balance point. Now from here, keep looking at your fingers. This is where your hands do the work. Move your hands to wherever you balance or use your legs as little anchors or levers. From there, if you're confident, then you can go into nicer shapes to whichever way you like. But it's very important to start like this. That's where I feel your balance is because you're not changing positions from the start. You're just holding the same position the whole time from start to finish. Then when you're confident with that, you can start doing harder ones and better looking ones. Now this quick little training exercise I'm going to show you is perfect for if you're finding that you're struggling to get up to your balance point, but as soon as you get there, you're holding it for a while and you're struggling to land on one foot. So if you've got either of these issues, try this training exercise. You're going to start by just doing a normal handstand. Keep your legs apart. Hold it for as long as you can for the first one, yeah? Up, hold it for as long as you can, then come down on one foot. When you land here, you're going to try and clap between your legs. Leg down, your hand's going to scoop forward, your fingertips will stay together, unthread your leg. From there, you're going to do a diamond shape, then you're going to repeat the pattern. So I'll show you a few in a row. So handstand, land, clap, thread, again. Now by doing this, hopefully it gets your confidence up to try and take it to the next step and try and focus on balancing, but it should hopefully help your entry and your exit. If you've got bad wrists like me as well, make sure you stretch your wrist in between. It's not good. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've missed. It's a pretty basic tutorial, so I think that's about it, really. If there's anything that you're struggling with after watching this video, hit me up in the comments and I will gladly give you some tips. But that should be enough for now to help you out. Thank you, good luck.